Hello and welcome to Feed the Beast 1.12, Feed the Beast Revelation, guys. Feed the Beast. Here on the Craftinomical server, with me, Vidargavia. I hope you are alright. It's turning nighttime, of course. Shush you, go eat your berries. And today we return to the farm. We're gonna do the inside of the farm. I've started doing some chisel bits here. Chisel&Bits, as it were. And yeah, I like this. There's like this list going on. Skirting board, I want to say in English. And then we have the wall, and they're gonna go up, and yeah, that's gonna be cool. And then we're gonna decorate it inside here as well with some furniture and such like. But I thought we would start with this here wall. For the longest time, I haven't wanted to touch this wall because I really liked this wall. But I felt that it looked too much up here because this wall is going to be higher, taller, 2 blocks, yeah, instead of this 1 block wall. But you know what? We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it in granite, and we're gonna do it today. And the reason is just basically that I need to get it done at some point, and I'm not going to know if I like it or not until I do it. So we better do it. But first off, I need to show you some things that I have been doing off camera and possibly on streams. First of all, you can see that I've cleared out this room, except for the windmill things, sorry, watermill things, and these stone-burnt malarkey here. We're going to take care of that later on. I haven't done anything in here, but I have been busy. So we have the mob farm here. I showed this all last time. Although I've broken the wall a little bit here, I'm thinking of doing some things. I think I also showed you these ember things going around. If I didn't, have a look at them. They're shiny. We're going to go in here in a little bit, but first of all, I wanted to go down and point out that next episode we're going to deal with this space here. So what we're going to do next episode is we're going to fill this chest, well, maybe not fill it, but we're going to put things in this chest that are going to go on the outside. And then I think we'll start it up, maybe have a stream, and then after that we will see what it looks like when it's done. So yeah, I've gone down a little bit further here with the corridor, and I've made a room here. This is going to be our ME room, you might say. So we have our crafting terminal here. I've started putting a few things in there, but man, I'll tell you what, Applied Energistics is a rubbish mod. Rubbish, I say. Oh man, I hate it. I really don't like it. I mean, I know it's going to be really good for us, and it's going to do wonders for us, and I need it, but I don't like working with it. I really don't. So down here in the basement, I have all the AE2 stuff that I have so far. I made this security terminal, and I made a wireless charger that I have laying about somewhere, maybe in the system, possibly. But yeah, I haven't made it into a crafting wireless thingy yet, so I don't really have any use for it at the moment. We have the charger, we have the energy, we have the storage disk here with 16K. You all know about this stuff. I've changed this cable out from the normal glass cable to covered cable. And it looks a bit nicer, and AC claims that you can see channels on it. Well, I can't see no channels on it, but never mind. So this is our power leading up here. And then over here we have a pattern encoder, which I think this is me starting to think of automatic crafting here. But that's where I sort of came to a halt. It turns out that is massively complex in AE2, so I'm gonna have to do some reading, right? But to the redeeming features is this machine and this machine from AE2 Stuff, which is another mod which just basically adds some stuff to AE2, and that's included in Revelation. So this is a crystal growth chamber. You just chuck your little crystals in here and they grow really quickly. You don't have to faff around with it. Very good machine. And this machine is an advanced inscriber. It can stack things like you can see here, and it automatically places things where they need to go. And I'm just set up a little basic thing, and I'm making tons of processors basically. And trying to get somewhere with this mod. But the most annoying part, you know what the most annoying part is? It is if you look on this tooltip, it says it's a 16K storage cell. It can hold 16,384 items, but the types, it can only hold 63 types of items. That is pants. Refined storage does not do that. That means that even though this is nowhere full, if I have like a couple of these, and so on and so forth, I can only have 63 different types. So if I have 63 enchanted books in here, for instance, the whole system would be full. No, it contains 16,000 items. Mod, it's rubbish. Yeah, so here we have a wireless access point. So once I get this up and running, it'll be very nice, but it's a bit of a struggle. So the floor here, I like this because you can see the machinery below. You sort of get a hint of it. But other than that, it's a very simple room. And I've installed my machines here. And behind here we have cabling going on and so on. So I think that's about that for that room. Let's go down to the next room that I've been working on. I basically moved my power generation to here. And so this is what we got. I added another row. And yeah, I'm not finished with this, but I like the look of the floor anyway. I think we're going to have the water wheels, the water mills sort of in that direction. We're going to just expand this, and this is going to be our power room. That's about it. That's about what I've done. So let me get some stuff sorted, and I will build some with you guys. Okay, so I have started a little bit here, just placing some blocks. I've chiseled up a bunch of stuff here with the chisel mod. Chisel. Not to be confused with the Chisel&Bits chisel. And yeah, we're going to go around and placing these basically like this. I think maybe what I should do is do something like this. And just place one type, just to speed up the process a little bit, right? And then we'll place the corner here. And then we'll continue with this stuff here, maybe. Yeah, so this is going to be like the courtyard, this area here. Ooh, lag. And yeah, I don't know. We'll see how this looks, guys. We'll see how it looks. So then we need to go around and place the this type. So what we placed now was the disordered tiles. Now we need to place some trodden bricks, or trodden. I don't exactly know how you Brits pronounce your stuff sometimes. But yeah, I like this is probably my favorite granite brick, to be honest. But I don't want to overuse it. So I'm trying to be really gentle with my placing. It's going to be mainly the weathered bricks here. So now we can just go and place all along here with weathered bricks. And then we'll do the same on the other level, and then we need to chisel and bits all this stuff as well. So it's gonna be I need to make some patterns, I think, and look into how you actually make patterns, because I'm a little bit unsure, to be honest. I've made one or two in my day, but nothing has really not in any sensible way, if that makes any sense. So let's do the corners here as well. Let's do one of them there. Sure, that looks fine. So now we go again, but let's maybe do it from this direction this time. Let's have two. They're supposed to be random, so sometimes if you do things randomly, you end up with things like this, where it's actually on top of each other, and sometimes you don't. But of course, you can't really do truly random things, except there's this site. Which I can recommend, called random.org, which has some really neat data about randomness, and also it has really good random number generators and random string generators and such like, which use, drumroll, they use atmospheric noise to create randomness. That's probably the best you can do as a layman. So that's something I could recommend in case you happen to be interested in random numbers. I don't know. I am for some reason. I'm guessing my years of computer programming has paid off. You know what? I don't mind this now. Not on the inside anyway. Let's see what it looks like on the outside. Yeah, you know what? It's not terrible. It ain't terrible, guys. It really isn't. It could have been a lot worse. Yeah, we're gonna go for this for sure. So then we need the iron bars, and we're gonna have the gargoyles, of course, make a return. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4 gargoyles, maybe 5, 6. And did I count that properly? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I need 5. I have 1. So there we go. See if we can make them, just to remind you how you do it. It's some slabs, a bit of stone, and some pressure plates. So we needed 5, and each makes 2. So we need to make 3 batches, so we need 6 pressure plates first of all. There's no wood in that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pressure plates. Did I just get a stack of diamond blocks from Super Mario? Thank you very much, man. I didn't even notice. So we need 9 of these fellas, so we need to make 2 lots. And finally we should be able to make 6 gargoyles. Yeah. Oh yeah, there are granite laying about. Yeah, so we'll just chuck these on top here, and we'll do something fancy with the entrance in a minute. But like that. And like this. There we go. So, right. Let me go and get my chisel here. My Chisel&Bits chisel. I think I've put it down somewhere. Because I didn't want to confuse the matter. Yeah, here it is. And now, now guys, now there's going to be palaver going on, I think, because now everything is going to be really annoying because of the bits. Okay, let me make a cut and see if I can figure out if I can make a couple of bit bags. Alright, so let's see, we need to have a plane, and I've done a little bit here already. Just go in 3 on each block. 3 planes. That was a bit much. How do you undo? Not like that. Oh, I said this the other day. Okay, so for some reason, not everything is going into the bit bags. I made a couple here. But okay, why? Okay. I'll be right back. Alt X, I put it as. So that's looking pretty good, right? So now we do it on the other side just to try it out. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You get the idea. Just to shape this thing up a little bit more, you know? Man, I do like it, I do like it. And then we need to have the iron bars as well. You know what? In the interest of this not running on for too long, this episode, let me do this, the rest of this off camera. And I will put the iron bars in place as well. And then we'll come back and have a look. Okay guys, I think we're done. And oh my gosh, so many bits. But I rediscovered something that I actually already knew. There is a delete bag contents here. You click twice and your bag is empty. So I didn't actually really need to have all these bit bags. Because, you know, I don't want these bits. For now anyway. So yeah, that's looking good actually. And the iron bars is looking good as well. Are looking good. The iron bars are looking good. I like these gargoyles. And so now we need to start pondering the entranceway here. And yeah, so the thing is with this entranceway, it's going to be, this is a medieval place, right? It's built a little bit for defense. It's built for like basic defense of the farmstead. So here's going to be like a walkway here that you have to pass through. So there's going to be some gates here and some gates here. And then when you get out here, you get into the whole open area. But obviously, as you can see, we're also going to use these open areas here, so we're going to have some type of wall here, you know, like this, and same on the other side. And then so there's then these two little shacks here, you might say. So that's what we're gonna do with the rest of the outside here for now, right? And I'm gonna work on it off camera again in the interest of time, really. It's not gonna be granite, by the way. Don't worry. We're gonna probably bring out the old clay walls again here for this bit here. And then we'll actually have the opportunity to return one more time to this yard in a later episode and actually make functional areas around here, because we have some areas now here. You see this sort of sections it off nicely, and yeah. So then we're gonna make a gate here, some sort of little sort of arch type thing, and have two doors here probably. We'll see if I can find some snazzy doors maybe, and two doors here. So yeah, let's make it happen, guys. Aha! We're starting to see some progress here. Yeah, this is starting to look really snazzy now, guys. Let's go through it here and have a look. So we have this open area here. I'll get back to that in a second. And then on the inside it looks like this at the moment. The top looks a bit weird, maybe, because it's quite flat. But this is meant to be a very low structure, really. And what I thought we could do is we could top it off up here with some fences, iron wood fences, like this, and also make these areas here covered in fence, really, like that. Probably this place as well. And so now we have a little nice thing we can go into here and do some stuff and have some functions in. And we'll do the same on the other side. That. And I really like the rounding of this type of roof, and especially with the the thatch gives us. Sorry, I had to look at what the block was called. So that's that. And now when we go through here, we see this sort of hint of a fence up there as well. Looking pretty snazzy, actually. Yeah, so let's talk about this hole in the middle here. Now the idea was to begin with that this whole thing was going to be open, so there was going to be a roof here and a roof here. But for this to be a gate, I sort of had to make like an arch here with the thatch, and then I had to do something with it. and this is what we ended up with. It's pretty cool anyway, actually. So this is like, this might be considered a gate, and I've actually had the idea now, just now as we speak. So we're going to put in gates like that, right? And then probably fence up top like that. So that's going to be our entrance, right? But what we can do, because this is now sort of a gate in itself, is we can have another set of the gates here, like that. Well, not quite like that, like that. Yeah. Of course, everybody on this server flies, so it's not going to actually have a function, but it looks cool. So like this now, right? And then we can, if we want, I don't know about this, but my initial idea anyway was to have another set of gates here, like that. Yeah, when you look at it like this, it looks really good, actually. Yeah, I like it. I'm not sure about these. Maybe we just, yeah, let's have fences there, but no doors. I think that's probably the best way to do it. Otherwise, it's going to be extremely annoying. Right, so yeah, that's about it for this outside project for today. Now we still need to landscape the inner yard here and also put the functions in, but we'll get back to that in another episode. Let's go in here and have a look instead, right? I wanted to initially decorate this whole inside today, but what I will have to do is I will have to, for time reasons, I will have to go and see how much time we actually have left before I make any commitments. But what we're going to do anyway, first of all, is I want that slab. Is put in some tables. Here's going to be a table and some chairs. It's going to be a nice candelabra going down, hopefully, or two, and some bits like that. So let's see. Let me go and empty my inventory and get ready for that. Alright, so the chairs and tables in Rustic are really cool, and they're just basically some planks and sticks. I don't know exactly. We need some sticks. I don't know exactly what material we're going to use, but I do know that we're not going to use the olive wood because the floor is olive wood. So let's try the ironwood. I mean, I like that wood. It might look a bit samey with the walls, but we'll see. So let's make 8 chairs. I don't know how many we're going to need yet. And let's make 2 lots of table. So that's the basics of it. Now there is an interesting object here in Rustic, and that's the chandelier ring. It's some iron and some iron chain, and with that you can take a bunch of candles with string and tallow or beeswax. We should have all that stuff somewhere. Somewhere, honestly. Beeswax and string. Maybe we go to the mob farm and have a little look. Yeah. Plenty of string, guys. Plenty of string. No worries. Yeah, and you can place candles anyway, is what I'm trying to say, on these things. So let's make, well, maybe not 40. Let's make a bunch. So that's part of it here, right? Now, if we look on candles, you can see that there are other candles as well. There's candles from Pam's, which is pressed wax and string. That seems a bit over the top, but there's also these candles here, and these are beeswax and string, and they are from cork. You can also use tallow and stuff like that, but yeah, let's try and make some of them. Let's see, I don't want to make the light grey one, I want to make the normal ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's make 16 of these as well. Why don't we? I made 24 of those, but anyway, there we go. So let's go and have a look and see what we can do, guys. Let's see what we can do. I'll do the walls off camera. I've showed them to you, so that should be hopefully sufficient. Yeah. Seed, yes. So my plan here, I think, is to have a long but quite narrow lag table here. Maybe not that one, like this. And this, of course, is just for looks, really, guys. You can't really sit at it or anything like that. But I want to have this sense and feeling of a big French open kitchen here, or food devouring place. That's a technical term, guys. So let's see, we want to have a chain going down here. I don't know if I've talked about these chains, by the way, with you guys, but if not, I will do it now. So if we put that there, we can then grab our rustic candles and chuck them on like this. It's mighty snazzy. Or that one looks a bit weird, maybe. But hey, isn't that nice? I like that. And then we can take the other candles, the cork candles, right? And I think we can put them on the table like that. And obviously once this is further decorated, we can put more of them down. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, these iron chains, they're actually ladders as well, so that's why I have a chain here. That way I can climb up here just as if it was a ladder. It's very shiny. Also the rope from Rustic works exactly the same way. So guys, I think that's gonna have to be it for today. We have a little bit of a start of the decoration in here. I will put the walls up in between episodes here, just so we can get on with things here, really. So this is going to be like the eating place. This is going to be the kitchen. We're going to have to come back to this and decorate it further later on. And over here, well, somewhere over here, we're going to have our ME terminal. But then, I mean, originally I thought we were going to have chests and barrels and whatnot in here. And we might still do that, but just for looks. So, but other than that, we're going to have to decorate this in some other manner. And then up here, we're going to have Well, here's our little resident villager. We're gonna make this our bedroom, and this is gonna be like a sitting room. Maybe with this as well. I might even remove this wall. We'll see how it goes, guys. We'll see how it goes. So that's that. Now on the outside, I'm really pleased with this stuff. This looks really nice when you walk through it. And we are starting to get somewhere now, really, with our farm. I reckon it's another episode roughly the same as this. We do something on the outside and something on the inside. And then we should be pretty much done, guys, with this starter build. And of course, we have all this stuff in here to deal with as well. And the next episode, I think we're going to make a good start of that. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, share and subscribe. And I will see you next time, guys. Bye!